Hello everyone, today we're going to talk up some projects. So this fixture usually have a lot of lamps. So I just remove two of these because I need to save this fluorescent light for future collection use. But yeah, mostly I just empty the space like the lamp never used. But I already say in my previous video I don't want to use these non-eco fluorescent light for my all those tubes they are eco, so all put in tube are all eco. Although under the desk here I never use that much, although I waste the lamp and put it over there, and this is making too bright, and this ballast is starting to fail also. There hard to strike the lamp, but whatever, it's hard to strike the tube. It's hard to strike one of these tube, but it's strike very easy with the eco tube over here. So now I move the Philips eco in front, although this holder is not very quite supporting the tube. See, very loose, so this always making the tube loose when I doing work on my cable like this. And I recently knocking off, so sometimes I know why the lamp is not turning on, because the pin is move out like that. The pins move out like that, so that's why they're not going to make contact. Although the fixture is still usable as long as you push the connector inward, because the clip here are damaged, but I never have time to replace it. I just put it there for the simple vintage item lah. This fixture is electronic one, so although they are wobble already, but I never use them as long as I put eco. Okay, this one is much newer. These are program start ballast, so I use a program start will be a better solution with program start. For Arabic start, however, it will just single strike until they were not gonna work. Until you wait for 1 hour, it will be strike, because they need to wait for the ballast to, when you wait for the striking capacitor to discharge until they can start working. This is programmed, so it doesn't have that type of installation purpose. That's why the ballast of these Philips one, they are thinner. Look at that one's bigger, this one thinner. Okay, let's power it up. There you go. You start up right away. You never have a long-term startup. You start right away. There you go. You need to preheat because these are program start. So pretty familiar with preheat. I love the preheat standard, but however, because I'm planning to have 2 LED tubes for doing project like this. However, I'm planning to keep this because this company Philips no longer make this anymore. Okay, although there's some of the tube, the ballast damaged them like here because they preheat so long. This tube is in the program start one. Their preheat is too long. Although I know it's a thing, I know sometimes this tube their preheat too long is in this fixture because this problem. Because what is this problem? The holder loose. Okay. They make the lamp to preheat too long and eventually causing damage. Yeah, both sides also, because it's arcing. Whatever. So let me do a purpose video later.